up guys, this is Chef Colin from Better Taste Kitchen, and today I'm gonna make you a meatloaf alongside mashed potato, so stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so for my meatloaf I'm gonna use ground beef. It's optional. Some people use ground turkey if you don't eat beef. Some people even use ground pork. You know, people use whatever they want to use. So I'm using ground beef today, and I have 2 pounds of ground beef. This I already wash it with some water and a little vinegar, and I pat it with some paper towel to dry out the water. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and season up my ground beef. So for my ground beef today, I'm gonna use ketchup for the ingredients for my ground beef meatloaf. I'm gonna use some ketchup. I'm gonna use some parsley flakes, some oregano leaves. I'm gonna use some Lawry seasoned salt. I'm gonna use some garlic powder. I'm gonna use some ginger garlic pimento. I'm gonna add half bell pepper and an onion. I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs, some ground black pepper, and some adobo seasoning. Okay guys, so for the parsley leaf, you don't have to add no accurate measurement. You just go ahead, just for flavor, you know. Okay, same thing for the oregano. So for all the seasoning I told you about before, I use half tablespoons of all the powder seasoning. Then for the bell pepper, I'm gonna just cut them in cubes. Small. Okay. Okay, for the ketchup, I'm gonna put half cup of ketchup. And when you're making it, you wanna season it up with ketchup inside. Okay, and you wanna rub it in, and you're gonna use more ketchup, but for now we're gonna use half cup of ketchup. For the breadcrumbs, I'm gonna use 1/3 for now of breadcrumbs. Okay, after you put that in, then you're gonna knead it, just like you're making dumpling. You wanna knead all that seasoning in, and then I'm gonna let this even sit for a good half an hour so it could get well seasoned and marinate. So for my little twist to my meatloaf, I'm gonna add a little tip of barbecue sauce inside. Just a little tip, that's it. give it a nicer and a better flavor. Okay guys, so after I finish kneading, I'm gonna go ahead and mold it. Okay. And so I'm gonna go ahead and mold it. And even when I go ahead and finish mold it, I'm gonna let it sit so it could set. I'm just gonna make one big nice meatloaf. I didn't gonna make two. One big nice meatloaf. Normally could break this into two, but nah, because I'm gonna slice him up when I finish. Okay guys, see the molding? Pat it off with little breadcrumbs too. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have a half sheet tray right here where I put some aluminum foil, and then I transfer the meatloaf on top of it. So I have like half cup of ketchup with a little tip of barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and baste my meatloaf, and I have my oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna cook it for like at least slow cook it for at least 50 minutes. Okay, so go ahead and baste it, but also pour it all over it. And this is gonna be flavorful guys, because same ingredients on the outside, same ingredients on the inside. So in and out gonna be seasoned and very flavorful. Look at that. Baste it all around and round and round. Then you want to get some on the sheet tray itself. Then I'm going to stick this bad boy in the oven. Approximately, I'm going to let it cook for like 50 minutes the most. Alright. As you could see, I have a pot of water here boiling for my mashed potato. So you don't have to add salt, because remember, when you're making the mashed potato, you're gonna add salt to your potato itself. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these in, let them boil. And you doesn't have to cut them, it's up to you, optional. You want to cut them so they cook faster, it's up to you, but you don't have to cut them. If you're in a rush and you want to have somewhere going and you're gonna late, you want them to boil faster, you could cut them. But once you're not in a rush, you could just put them in just like that whole. Alright, so I'm gonna let these mashed potato boil for at least a good 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, look at my nice beautiful meatloaf. It's coming along. Look at that nice color, golden. It's not finished yet. It's like, I have like maybe like another good 15 minutes, but it's coming along guys. Okay guys, so for my mashed potato ingredients, which most people already know to make mashed potato, still you got some people don't know, but anyway, salt, no accurate measurement, salt to taste. When you're making mashed potato, it's salt to taste. You could add maybe a teaspoon of salt, and then it need more salt, because salt is the main ingredients, one of the main ingredients in your mashed potato. Okay, I got less than half stick of butter here, a quarter stick of butter. And then I have some heavy whipped cream, a pint. And then I'm not going to use the whole pint, I'm going to use less, like half. And then I'm going to add a little 2% milk to it, maybe a quarter cup of 2%. So another tip, you could use unsalted butter, or you could use salted butter, but today I'm using salted butter. So what's going to happen here, I'm gonna reduce the amount of salt that I use. So if I'm supposed to put 1 teaspoon of salt, I'm gonna put half of that, okay? So less salt because the butter is salted butter. Okay guys, so I strained my potato off already. So I'm gonna go ahead and mash these potatoes with my wire crusher. So after I get these potatoes crushed out all the way, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my cream little by little. Okay. Then you go ahead and you crush nicely, slowly. Okay. So after that, now you want to use a spoon. Need more cream. Add. So for now guys, add half teaspoon of salt, right? For now, okay? Half teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna add a pinch of black pepper. Just a pinch, not too much. That's it. And you're gonna go ahead and stir that around. Still need more cream. After I add that half tablespoon of salt, it wasn't salt enough, so go ahead and add another half tablespoon. I use a whole bag of potato, so the more potato you use is the more salt it will take. So creamy and nice that look, guys. Nice and lovely. Look at that. Just a little bit more cream. Very nice and creamy. So after I add that half tablespoon of salt first, and then I had another half tablespoon of salt. Go ahead and taste it. Very good. No more salt. Perfect. The right taste. Nice. So this is complete. So then I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for a little bit before I go and plate up any food. Okay guys, so as you could see, my my meatloaf come to that 50 minutes of cooking, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Okay guys, so I'll go ahead and slice my meatloaf and plate it up. And that's your mashed potato with your meatloaf from Better Taste Kitchen, from Chef Colin, aka Short Boss. And look how nice and lovely that is. You could try that at home, guys. Nice dish. So okay guys, if you like what you see, you know what to do. Hit that notification bell. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more uploads from Chef Colin, Better Taste Kitchen.